Hey guys, welcome back. So today I'm going to be doing this makeup look, and if you want to learn how to do it, stay tuned. And hey, if you're a guy, maybe you might need to learn how to do it because you might have a daughter in the future. You never know. Stay tuned. And don't forget, if you like the video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to see more videos. I always do my brows first. I am just starting to learn how to do brows, so I'm not a pro at it, but right now I'm using the e.l.f. dark brown. I also have some tint my friend gave me, but I'm not going to do that today. I'm going to start off with this beauty cream by Dove, and I'm just putting this on. I usually use cream that has SPF in it, but lately I've just been using this because, you know, with the quarantine and everything, you can't really. Alright, and then I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows. I'm gonna zoom in so you guys can. So I'm just gonna do my brows. Don't mind if I'm looking over here. My camera's like, not my camera, my mirror is right over here. So I just brush them out like so. And you're gonna wanna clean all those little hairs up, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'll be right back. So I overplucked, like usual. So I'll take both lids off and just use this. Sorry, it's a little dirty. And just start filling it in, really. I'll start with the bottom. Sorry if I'm looking over here, my mirror is right there. And then I just really just fill it in. Excuse my nails, I did them myself and I'm still learning, so excuse my nails. So I really just fill them in like that. And I just follow the hairs in the line of my brow. You see that hair? I don't like that piece of hair, so I'm probably gonna take that out. My tweezers. And just keep filling it in. Until it's like filled in. And I'm just gonna do the other one and I'll be back to show you how to clean it up, and then okay, yeah. I'm back. I know it looks crazy, but I'm gonna clean it up and I'm gonna show you guys how to clean it up. So I was using this concealer, but it was too white for the cleanup of my eyebrows. So now I use the mix of foundation and concealer together, and it makes it look nice. I use this 12 stylish brush. It's like a little blending brush in a way, like a shadow brush in a way, but I use it for my brows. That's just what I use. You guys can use anything you want. I just put a little bit on here and I'll squirt out a little bit of this foundation. Like so. And just pat it together and put it on my brush. Again, I'm only looking this way because my mirror's over here. So I'll just go like this. I'll go down. And over. Oops. And I'll just make this as straight as possible. And then I'll go to the top and do it. I don't know how. And that's just how I do it. I try to make it as straight and even as possible. Go right here. And do that. And then I'll drag the remainder onto my lid because I'm going to do an eye look. And if you like mess up like I did right there, your pencil right here. Oops. And you just go like this. Alright, this is what they look like, and I'm just using the remainder of my concealer slash foundation to cover my imperfections, as we all do. And yeah. And then I'm just gonna start up the eye look. I'm going to do purple and gold. I'm going to use my highlighter and the ColourPop. So let's get started. I went with a primer and now I'm gonna set it. It's called a base coat, and I'm going to use my Precious right here for a base coat. I'm just gonna use this fluffy blending brush to put it on there because I don't want it to wipe off my primer, so I use a fluffy blending brush. And I just put it all over my lip. And we're gonna do the same thing to the other side. Now that I got a good base coat going, I'm going to be using Alexandrite. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but that's the color I'm going to be using. And I'm going to be using And I'm going to be using Lip Brace, the color gold over here, Lip Brace, from the Jeffree Star Cosmetics palette. So first things first, I'm going in with this gold, that's for sure. And I'm just going to use my finger. And go in the inner lid till about halfway. I want that to be the whole lid, so I'm gonna go all the way up. It's okay if it gets in the inner corner, because we're gonna have that gold too. Sorry if I make weird faces. And I'm gonna be back when I'm done with the other eye. You want it to look like this. I know it looks a little weird, but this is what you want it to look like at first. You want it really dark and intense. You could use any color like this or any other colors that you would like to use. This is just the colors I chose. And I'm gonna go in with an eyeshadow brush from e.l.f. and going to use this Alexandrate, whatever the color is, whatever this color is, and put it on my eyes. I'm just gonna kind of like pack it in there because I want it dark. And we'll worry about blending it later. You have it all in your crease right here. And you want it dark, so. And it's okay if it gets messy. We'll clean it up. It's okay if you lose some gold. You can put more later. It's just kind of like a guide in a way. And I also want to put it in first so it's dark and bright. Because you don't want to put it over the purple because then it's not going to be as intense. So sometimes you get gold on the brush. Don't worry about it. I think that's pretty dark for me. What do you think? Okay, that's what I'm gonna do right there. I think that's good. I'm gonna do it to the other eye and I'll be right back. So this is what it should look like. And I'm just dipping it in that Alexa Andre, whatever it is. And I'm just filling in any spots I could have missed. Any blotches, you know what I mean? Like parts that don't have color, like perfect example right here. How does it have color, much color right there? I'll just pack in some color right there because I could always put more gold. So I'll just go and I'll pack in some color and fill it in. See how it's missing color right there? I'll go and I'll get some. I'll just pack it in. See what I'm saying? There we go. See? Now I'll do it to the other side. I know it looks crazy right now, but in the end, it's going to look amazing. I promise, amazing. Sorry if you hear my husband playing the game in the background. Okay. And move over. And that's what I'm going to do so far. And I'm going to grab a blending brush. This blending brush. And I'm going to use the Stylus 10. And I'm just going to blend.
Alright, what I got?
So that's what it looks like, and I'm going to take this fluffy brush right here, this Stylus 8, and I'm going to tap into this aquamarine, and I'm not going to put it in my inner corner, I'm just going to put it like on top of my inner corner, if you know what I mean. I'll show you. Right there. And then I'm gonna put a little bit more of this purple on there. I'm gonna drop my palette. I know it looks crazy now, but it'll look better. I'm going to use the same brush I used for that base coat. Tap in the base coat very lightly. Tap it, and then I'm just going to go over the top. So I don't have a harsh line. Blend, blend, blend. Erase that line. You don't want that line. And then I'm just going to do that on this thing. A little bit more blue. Kind of like in a circular motion in a way. Okay. Now you're gonna get more of the gold and put the gold on there. You could do a wing if you wanted to, but I'm not that good at wings. Bet you would look like 10 times better with a wing. If you do a wing, duo me or send me a screenshot because I gotta see it. I'm not that good at wings or eyeliner, so I don't attempt to mess up my makeup. Do that on the other side. I'm gonna take this same eyeshadow brush that I used to put on here, and I'm gonna darken the sides, and then I'm gonna put underneath. Smoke it, smoke it out. Smoke it, smoke it, smoke it out. Now that I got my eye look pretty much down, someone asked, excuse my boyfriend, a life as Emily. I don't know if I should put this in this video or next video. But as of an everyday life, I'm just a mom and a YouTuber, and I also work 5 days a week. I've always worked on and off ever since I had my son, as well as my husband, the father of my children. Yes, he's the father of my children. I had my son at 16, and then I had Clyde at 22, 23. Yeah, 23 or 24, I think. That's how you know you smoked one with the wind. Excuse me. Both C-section. Ivory was an emergency C-section, and Clyde was a planned C-section. With Ivory, I was pregnant for 11 months and 2.5 weeks. And I think 4 days or something like that. And yeah, it was crazy. I was young and stupid, let's just put it that way, and I had no insurance. So yeah, long story short. And then with Clyde, I had a great OBYN, and it was a smooth ride. And she said if I ever had another kid, we would try to do it natural, but maybe that's in the future. As of childhood, I had a great childhood all up until 3 years old. And then things just went downhill by then. Before I clean it up, I'm going to put mascara on before I clean it up. So, life as Emily. All up until 3 years old, I had a great childhood. My mom and dad split up when I was 3 years old. It wasn't that bad at first. And then eventually my dad remarried, and everything went downhill from there. I had a stepmom named Renee, and she had 2 daughters named Bridget and Lena. Bridget and Lena weren't so bad. I liked them a lot at first. And then, you know, I was the only girl in my mom's family. So, you know, my grandma's only granddaughter. Well, anyways, I was kind of spoiled from my grandma. My grandma had money. She wasn't poor or anything like that. And my grandma used to always buy me like a whole bunch of dresses, and I always would have like nice clothes. And so I think Bridget and Lena didn't like that or something. I'm not sure. I was only like 5 years old, so I didn't know what was going on. I was just going with the flow. I really didn't care. So I guess Renee used to take my clothes and sell them, because back in the day you would be able to sell the clothes to Goodwill and get like credit or something. I don't know how that worked, but she used to get rid of them and then like buy me clothes from Factor to You or whatever, wherever the place was or whatnot. So, and she was just really mean to me as a kid. She hit me. She called the cops on my brothers, all types of stuff. She's still pretty mean. She's asked to take me out to lunch and stuff, and I've refused. But long story short, she's put me through hell. She's beat up my mom, beat up my nana. And then I lived with my dad. My dad has alcohol problems, which, it's okay. Everyone has their battles in life. But that's the reason why those things happen, because my dad was either at the bar or like drunk, and he didn't really realize what was going on until, my nana and my grandma and my mom pointed it out to my father. And so yeah, long story short, they got a divorce and whatnot. And I went and moved with my mom. And my mom and my brother used to smoke pot and, do cocaine and stuff for a little while. So I was around that as a kid. So I was just really angry as a kid. And don't get me wrong, I wasn't the perfect child. I used to get into a lot of fights and smoke weed and cigarettes because I thought it was cool. Never did I do any hardcore drugs or anything like that. But yeah. Anyways, I wasn't saying I was a goody two-shoe. I was a bad kid. But the most upsetting thing that I was upset about as a childhood was my dad taking me out of gymnastics and leaving my stepsisters in it. I really didn't understand that, and I thought it was very unfair, and still to this day I'm mad about it. I was in gymnastics, and ballet and all that stuff, and he took me out. Things just kind of went downhill ever since then, and yeah, I just was like hated the world and all that stuff, and I didn't really get to enjoy my childhood because I was always angry and went by so fast. So like that's just like why I'm trying to do the things I'm doing now to give my kids a better life, and you know, just for me to enjoy my life without someone putting me down all the time and taking everything I have. My dad was really abusive, but you know, he's getting better. Don't get me wrong, I love my mom and I love my dad. Nobody's perfect. But yeah, I had a rough time going in, but everything's all gravy now. So yeah, that's pretty much how it went down and how my life was. I got 2 big brothers and some other brothers that aren't blood but are like brothers to me. I'm very loved. No matter what, you always have people that love you around you even though you're going through a hard time. And that's pretty much life as Emily. Now I'm a YouTuber. I work at Home Goods. I'm just trying to give my life a better life, and my kids a better life, and my family a better life, and everybody around me a better life, because if and when I get there, because I know I'm going to, I want to help and give back to people, and I want to help clean the earth. I feel like the earth is most important to me, and that's really my goal, is to get out there and help clean the earth, the ocean, the land, the dirt, soil, aka soil. Yeah. That's basically a life as Emily. I'm just a mom of 2 boys and a wife, well, fiance. Technically a wife. We've been together for 11 years, and I just do everything I can to give my kids a better life than I had. I mean, any mom does that, right? So now that I'm done with my mascara, sorry, my finger's black. Don't you ever like mess up on your mascara so bad you have to take it all off and it gets all over your hands, and you have to go back and do it again? Yeah, that just happened to me. Sorry for the weird faces. Alright, now that you're done with your mascara with this smaller brush, and that's going to be for your inner corner. It's the Stylus 11. I'm just going to go back in that gold, and I like to go over this to make it nice and even. Sorry for the weird faces. Now I'm just going to go over the other one. I'm going to clean that off. I'm going to take this, and I'm going to take sarcophagus, whatever, however you want to say that. I don't know how people be pronouncing these weird ass words. And I'm going to put it right here. And then I'm going to take the fluffy side brush. That's not it. This side brush right here. Make sure it's clean. Side brush. I'm just going to go and I'm going to take this. Oh, don't drop anything. This brush again that I used the blue. Dip it in that blue again. And I'm going to go right here. And last but not least, my favorite part, I'm going to use Topaz right there for this side right here. Just gonna dip a little bit in there like that. Don't mean to flip you guys off. Pretty much it without it cleaned up. I'll be back with it cleaned up. Now, usually with the COVID-19 and everything going on, I would just do right here and like not even my button nose right here, just like from up here. But since I'm doing this for you guys, I'm gonna do my whole face. I'm using this CoverGirl Outlast. I like to shake my foundation. It's good for you guys to shake your foundation too. Not everyone does it, but I think it's a great idea. Yeah, I thought I was recording, but I guess I wasn't. I like to clean up with my mask. I use CoverGirl All Day Outlast, and I use the color Buff Beige 825, just in case you're wondering. I usually don't do my whole face since I go to work all day, every day, all day. That's like all I do is do YouTube, TikTok, and go to work and be a mom and make dinner, and yeah. So I usually only do right here in my forehead. But I'm doing all of it for you guys today. And then I'll just do the top. I don't like foundation getting in my hair, so I'll just go like that. And this is what it looks like, all cleaned up. Can't be afraid to get messy, guys. It's always gonna look messy at first. Life always looks messy at first. But that doesn't mean you can't clean it up or create the life that you want, just like creating the makeup look that you want. And then I'm just gonna take my favorite limited edition Jeffree Star's Cosmetics, of course, but this is gonna be the Skin Frost Crystal Ball. So yeah, I'll show you what it looks like. Oh yeah. And then I'm just gonna put it on my cheekbone right here. And I'm gonna do like a C. I'm gonna do the nose, the trim, top of the eyebrows, just a tad. And now I'm just gonna put white eyeliner on, and that's probably gonna be it. Touch this inner corner up. Put this. And then I'm just gonna put a nice little red. It's like not exactly red, it's like a darker red. And this is by 8 Hour and Flexible Pro Gloss by L'Oreal Paris. I'm just gonna... I'm gonna go all out. Usually I don't put it on there. I just pat it and I rub it through, but so this is my makeup. This is how it turned out. I don't do contour. If you want to do contour, that's totally fine. I just don't know how to do it, and that's why I don't do it. Do you love it? Do you like it? Do you want to wear it? So this is what I did. If you want to recreate it, do it. Tag me. Show me. I want to see. If you use different colors, whatnot, whatever you want, create it. It's your imagination. So if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and hit the bell. And remember guys, make good choices. Love you. Bye.